Welcome back to the final 9 holes, the 2020 Pittsburgh Flying Disc Open. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by the one and only Philo Brathwaite.
Yes, sir.
There he is. We've been watching a lefty battle, Philo.
It has been a battle of the lefties so far, indeed. They are running away with the event. It doesn't look like there'll be any catching the number 1 or number 2 position this time, but these two dudes are in a battle for the cash and for the trophy.
Yep. Chris Clemons has a 3-stroke lead over Nathan. We're on to this hole 10. Just a really cool design on this hole.
Yeah, this is a great shaped hole. I like what they did with this hole. It really makes you land in a certain area, and there's plenty of room to get there. It's just a matter of creating the shot and visualizing it because you can't see it. And this is really not shaping up to be what Nathan was looking for, and he's going to be hoping for a little bit of luck for an angle up to the green from there.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah. It's not impossible, but interesting.
Andy?
Definitely plays in the favor of the righty backhand off the tee if you can get around this corner right in here. And that's not the best, and it's not the worst also.
I haven't seen somebody get so far down that fairway, man. That D1 was flying.
I like how this is looking right here. Oh, he misses the tree on the inside that he's trying to. He gets past that, and he's golden.
Yeah. Trevor? Throwing a Z Raptor.
Also shaping up nicely. He's just got a couple of trees to miss, and that is ideal.
Ooh, even a bonus roll.
Absolutely. He's got the option to go sidearm flick or the righty backhand up the gut.
Man, Trevor's throwing some beautiful drives. Chris, I was impressed by this. He got pretty far up the fairway.
He did. I mean, he's not going to score a birdie 3 from back there, but he's going to scramble his 4, and he's, stress-free par. He's going to make Nathan have to earn this hole.
Nathan going up the hill.
That's got to flex out, and that'll be nice. Or get a nice cut and roll up there. Hard to tell what happened.
He's got a circle's edge putt left-hand side, about pin high. Here is a forehand up a little wide.
He's going to be outside circle 1 by about 6 or 7 paces.
And Trevor taking advantage of that beautiful drive.
Yeah, he could be really aggressive here, and really no danger in going super long on an uphill shot like that, low ceiling.
Chris looking at his third.
Sit down. Ooh. All right, a little bit of a tester there. Not too bad.
Andy looking for the bird.
Yeah, push that one off the line instantly.
Nathan, big putt here.
Yeah, this would be huge to gain another stroke. Count it. Chuck up the horns and grab a chain, buddy. You just grabbed another stroke on the leader.
That was a big one, man.
That was a big one. Big smile on his face after that huge hit.
Just 2 strokes now as Chris
put
makes
a little
good.
Extra pressure on that par putt for Chris, and he knocks it in there and try to regain some composure and control of this round.
Good comebacker from Andy. He's disappointed for sure, but at least he made the par putt. And Trevor just dunking all over this hole.
Yeah, that was pretty much picture-perfect execution. 2 shots there. Stress-free birdie for Trevor.
Nicely done, sir.
Yes, sir.
More important, though, is Nathan getting that birdie, getting within 2.
Another look at the jump stretch putt there by Nathan Queen from outside circle 1.
The body English plays, finally. See that?
Big time. Yeah, he wanted that one. Full commitment there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Jog that thing down, sir. Hole 11.
Yeah, this definitely plays a little bit more favorable to the righty backhand thrower. You're playing like a long hyzer that kind of skips late, flares up there towards the green. You're not going to get there all the way in the air, so you're going to have to choose a landing spot about 2/3 of the way there and play something really overstable and fast. The lefty's got to get skinny down the left side and stay mostly straight, and that's bleeding a little bit too much, and he got through again. A long putt.
That Wraith just loves that line over there.
It does. Trevor knows the shot that you need for this shot, and that's shaping up nicely.
Trevor.
And gets a little bonus flare off the tree there. We'll tap in for his birdie.
Nicely done. D2 from Andy. Oh, that's a little
Pulled
wide.
out there a little to the right. He's going to need some help in a late fade skip.
What?
And finds a gap, and he's going to be inside the circle as well. That was incredible.
A fighter, man.
I don't think he could have gone any wider and got away with that.
No, that was the limit right there. Warhorse from Chris.
That's got to get skinny on that tree, and one more to miss. That was looking so nice.
He said that was his favorite one of the weekend. Yeah, and then
Nathan's got another opportunity if he can't capitalize on this jump putt. And
oh,
man,
it's right there for him.
It is now. Not pressure, but I would say that momentum is in Nathan's,
that's better word for
corner now, and he's looking at this putt, taking his time, feeling it out, just right on the circle's edge or so, and another jumper and another stroke gained. He's feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. He's making a charge.
A lot of great big putts.
He's making a charge.
What a competitor, man. Andy, good birdie out of him.
What was 3 was 2, and now is 1. These guys have got some holes left to play. Some more stroke separators coming up as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, we got some stroke swings coming up. 12 and 13, they're just flying all over the place.
They could very easily. And it's so hard when you're in the lead and you had a 4-stroke lead and all of a sudden it's dwindled down to 1. And I've been in that position a bunch of times over the years, and the nerves really start ramping up, and the body doesn't always react quite the same as the brain would like it to. And Nathan's on the other end of the spectrum, just feeling the flow, getting pumped up.
In the zone, man.
Making the charge, feeling like this could be his day.
All 12 big tee shots coming up.
Yeah, this is a hole that you really got to focus on if you're the lefty here, and really make sure that you get something finishing down and to the left. You don't want to go right on this hole at all. There's nothing to the right. I mean, it's a miracle to get up and down for birdie if you finish right. So landing in a good position where you can hopefully get a lane to the target. And again, it's another blind landing zone off the tee, so that speed and angle control really pays off here if you've got it.
And he got blustery for Nathan's Sidewinder pull here.
He's been throwing that thing. Oh, no. The Ryu Ninja branch just came out of nowhere. And
it looks so good.
Beat that thing straight down.
Trevor? The Onyx.
I like this play right here. The low, tight skip. Hopefully get a big flare. That kind of skipped a little straight.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Going to be off to the right side a little bit. And
I feel like you want to finish farther left than you think off the tee.
Yeah, you want to. It seems like you want to throw something straight, but you really just want to commit fully to getting as far left as you can. And that got way up there, but still a little bit right.
Yeah, not a great spot.
Not the best. It's going to be hard to get up and down from there.
Felon out of Chris, and that is not great at all.
Yeah, he's in a world of hurt there. This is looking like an auto 5 unless he throws 2 really, really good shots right now.
That's one pretty good one.
That's a good one. Hopefully it lines him up with an angle that he can attack the green from and scramble out his par.
That is what it's all about on this one, isn't it? FD3 from Nathan, not getting too aggressive here.
No, there's really no need to. I mean, he's kind of been landing in that same zone at the bottom of that hill.
Yeah.
All 3 rounds and just kind of pitching up for his par from there.
You're not going to lose this tourney taking 4s.
No.
Chris, his 3rd. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It's not fun down there.
No, it's not. He's still got a lot of work to do.
Oh, that's a good out.
That is a good out. There's a lot of little skinny trees in there that could easily beat that thing down, and then the scramble for par gets really tough like his just got.
Yep. Chris throwing 4.
He's going to have to get really crafty with this shot here. And
that was pretty good.
It was great until that tree got in his way, and now he's rolling down the hill even further. So
trying to save 6 now, right?
Andy, see what I mean, man? It's so important to get on the left side of this fairway off the tee, or you're just struggling the whole way up there. And Nathan gets it up there for his look at a par.
He's just taking out this hole bit by bit, you know, not biting off too much. Trevor?
Well, I mean, his drive was aggressive, and it just didn't pay off, right?
That's true.
So then the best he could do was to get into position to score his 4, in which he's done. You know, and his competitor, you know, The guy leading the tournament here, Chris Clemons, is looking to scramble for a 6. So now we're looking at a lead change all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he hits that, he's going to be losing 2 strokes most likely. Andy, this is to save, I want to say a 5, maybe a 6.
Oh, no.
Oh, buddy. It's a big number.
Yeah, this hole is tough. This has definitely got to be the number 1 handicap on the course. I mean, the drive demands a lot out of you. The second shot demands a lot out of you.
Even more if possible.
If you don't get into prime time position, a 5 is a great number on this hole, and you're really probably not losing strokes to many people taking a 5.
And Nathan is stoked off that 4 because Chris is taking a 6, and he has got the lead finally. Chris had this thing wire to wire, I want to say, and just tell right now.
Nathan Queen has been chomping at the bit this whole round and feeling it and playing aggressive. His putts are going in, Chris's aren't, and then this hole happens, and the lead has flopped over into Queen's favor.
He just grabbed 4 strokes in 3 holes.
That happens quick when you play in the woods.
Yeah.
It can.
True words. And, again, same deal, Philo.
I don't know how Chris is going to recover from what just happened, but this is a hole that can bite you again. Hole 13, the super skinny fairway. That tree that the camera just passed is the tree that you're trying to miss and get your action sliding to the right. Hopefully you get some ground play. And, very few fortunate birdies on this hole.
Yeah.
The birdie, too, is not easy to come by, so keep your disc in the middle of the fairway. Hopefully you hit something, 2/3 or more up the fairway, and usually you can scramble your par. The windows get bigger the further up the fairway you go.
Trevor?
I like the shape of this. If it gets a little negative twist out of it. Ooh. The first kick was great. The second one kind of killed him from getting up there, but he's going to have a long look at the birdie, too.
Chris, go and explore.
Oh, no. Wow, that got super skinny on that tree.
Ooh.
That could have gone terribly if he caught the inside.
Look, it was going to kick left, wasn't it? Yeah.
It looked like it was going to kick right.
Oh.
That's what I saw anyway.
Andy? We're probably
Taking
looking at
the
different
higher
trees.
out.
Ooh.
That's not bad. I mean, he's got through the majority of the garbage, and he'll have an easy up and down for par for sure.
Easy up and down is not what Nathan has.
No, he's going to have to throw a really good shot to get up and down from back there. And he's got most of the way up there. He'll have to earn it with a good putt now.
Same deal for Chris. A little bit closer, though.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
Just a little further than Nathan there.
I thought that was good. So Andy finished pin high left pretty much. Just pitches up for hopefully an easy 3. Nothing wrong with that. Trevor?
Taking his time, lining up this putt would be a big 2 to get, and just pushes the line right away. Can't believe it. Probably hasn't done that all tournament where he just completely pushes the disc off of the line of the basket.
He's been putting so well.
Great putt there.
That's a big one.
We call that the tourniquet putt, right? And
Yep.
he stops the hemorrhaging.
Sure
Got
did.
that double bogey on the previous hole. He knows if he misses that one, he's more than likely going to cough up another one to Nathan, who's been putting great all around.
And now a little bit of pressure back on Nathan.
A little bit of pressure back on him to get this one in the basket and keep that stroke lead. Woo!
They scare me, but they go in, Philo.
That looked a little dicey out the gate, but it held true and stays in the basket. And
These dudes are doing
no
it.
harm, no foul. Yeah, they're in a battle to the finish here. We got, 5 holes left to go? And
Ooh. Oh, my goodness.
Last chain. Just,
Yeah,
that
Yep.
rim. Good call there, buddy.
Yep. Looks like Andy will make good on his par as well.
There you go.
Wow, everybody parred that one. I'm
Par's
impressed.
a great score
That's
on
a
this hole,
great
man.
Score.
It's so hard to make par on this shot if you miss your line up the middle by anything. I mean, it's pretty much game over.
Welcome to 2020. I just want to send a huge thank you out to all of our Innova throwers that have supported the Tour Series program. Every player on Team Star and Champion has a special signature disc available at the Innova factory store and at retailers around the world. Huge part of what keeps us able to do what we love and be professional disc golfers out there on tour. So thank you so much for supporting it.
Big shout out to Innova Champion Discs for their support of the PFD out here just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Saw Nate Sexton there on camera talking about his Glow Firebird. Be sure to get on the Innova Factory Store site and support your favorite touring pros if you can. If the discs are available, we always appreciate it. Taking a look at hole 14, we're in the dogfight between Clemons and Nathan Queen here. Pretty straight shot up for the lefty, and he's kind of looking for a little love to get through there, and that could have ended up a lot worse. He's actually through the main gate, so he might be able to do something. It's a tough up and down from back there.
Trevor's going with that Big Z crank, understable high-speed driver.
Yes, I like that. I think that's probably the best righty backhand shot I've seen on this hole.
He is way
on
up
camera
there
this weekend. That was a fantastic shot, well executed.
And he's going for that local play, which is the backhand roller.
Ooh, that needs to get down.
Oh, he got the gap.
It does. Nice. All right. Cutting a little hard to the right, but, I would rather see the disc finish to the right on this hole.
That's true.
The space is, a bit bigger out there. And Clemons is kind of playing the inside line, and he's got to get a little bit further up. Well, he got pretty far up there, actually.
Yeah, should be able to manage whatever's left.
Yeah, should be able to do something with that. If you end up early and left, you're in a world of hurt. And Nathan's just getting beat down. He didn't have much to work with there. Just tried to progress as much as he can. And
there was a gap, but it was tiny.
Wow, if this works out. Just stood up a little bit too quick. That was a great effort there. Just a little bit too much cut on that disc.
See if Trevor can take advantage of that drive.
He's got a window right there. He just needs a little bounce and skip and get into the green. And the last Guardian got him. And he's still got a putt. He likes to jump putt.
That's not a bad window where Chris ended up.
No, that's a nice birdie right there.
Dang. Gonna get a
Tap
stroke.
in birdie. Getting a stroke right back to a tie ball game.
Unless Nathan happens to throw this in.
If he throws this in, that would be huge.
It sure would.
That dude would have lost his mind if he would have thrown that in.
I think he was kind of trying.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well with that backstop. And when you're,
I wonder how fast he would have got to the basket with all of that excitement running through his.
Ooh, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Get it, dude.
Hadn't seen him make many of those this round, and cashes a long one definitely outside the circle.
Love to see that. Hopefully Trevor doesn't
Trevor's about 2 paces off the circle. The little step putt. A little high again, but no harm, no foul, I'm sure is what he's telling himself. It could have bounced up and rolled backwards at him and had the same or worse putt for par.
And Chris with a dropper for bird, and we are tied up.
Tie ball game.
4 holes left to go.
And they're kind of lefty friendly.
Yeah, they are.
For the most part. I mean, the last holes maybe not so much, but
Chris has got that warhorse he loves on those forehand flex lines.
Dang, long putt, dead center.
A big one, man.
Huge putt. The big hammer fist pump there.
We're going to see 2 different approaches from the lefties on this one, though, Philo. We see Clemons pushing the hill, whereas Nathan's been laying up.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the lefty push. They've got a lot of space to work with out there on the left side and deep, where you can kind of push the tree line at the boundary of the hole there and kind of work your way down into the middle, and then you don't have to worry about going up and over, dealing with the wind. Or you could lay it up on top, and then you're going to have to finesse something down the hill because it's very much so a touch shot up there. It's not a power shot.
It's been thrown a Mako from up there.
Yeah, it says 400 when you're up there on top of the hill, but when you're looking down at it, it doesn't feel that far, and when you throw it, it definitely doesn't feel 400.
There's a D1 out of Andy. It's prime position for the right-hand backhand player.
Absolutely. That's a great angle that you can just go right over that middle tree. Don't have to take the big hyzer unless if you want to.
Chris getting aggressive with the defender, a little higher than he wanted, he said, out of his hands.
Is he worried about it cutting and rolling too far down the right side? Yeah, he made that same mistake on round 2, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's safe, and he didn't get the good break he did.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the bush round 2, which was a prime position. And Nathan here, again, just laying up with that champ boss.
He doesn't like it from his reaction. Maybe a little early.
I think maybe he didn't hang it out wide enough.
He caught that 400 marker, and that actually might have helped him a little bit.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
I did. I saw that thing bounce and wibble a little bit.
You were not wrong.
Wibble, wobble.
What do we got out of Trevor here?
That looks nice.
Throwing that Proto
looks
Onyx.
real nice.
Something's not going to skip too hard.
I really like this angle. The further you
Yeah.
push that line, the bigger the hyzer angle opens up to you, and you don't have to throw it so straight. Just a little bit more natural of a shot.
This looks very unnatural.
Wow.
Can he make it work, though?
Can you get that thing straight enough? What
you
happened
just see
there?
It just ticked that tree barely.
I thought it straightened him out. He might have lost a little speed, but it looked
Yeah.
like it straightened him out a little bit, which is maybe what he needed, no?
Yeah, it was hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Up
This
on
looks
top of the hill, playing the hyzer down over the middle gap of the tree, and that's not bad.
Wow, that's better than I thought it was going to be.
Good job on the distance control. A little bit left, but I think in the circle, Trevor looks like he sawed that one off a little bit.
That's a Raptor. They're pretty overstable. Yeah.
He's outside the circle. Not a terrible effort, but I'm sure he could have hung it out there just a little bit more.
So here's where Chris ended up and almost threw a good shot.
So close.
Just take that coming out.
May have needed a little bit more height to get that all the way there, and he's just going to pitch up and scramble out another 4.
Yep. So opportunity here for Nathan.
He's got another putt to make.
It's
I mean,
like a
he's been
50-foot
hitting
bid, though.
a bunch of putts today. Let's see if he can find another jumper.
Oh, 62. Excuse me.
Outside circle 2 even.
Get it, buddy.
From beyond all circles. Just a little shy.
Good bid. Yep. Trevor, a little bit short left. Looking for the bird.
Step putter. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was ready to count that one for him. He caught a lot of chains, but looked like a little bit weak side. And
Yeah. Mach X's, when they're high and left, they get pushed out.
yeah, those chains are not very forgiving on the high side.
Andy, though, that's a stroke on the card, I want to say.
Hey, another birdie for him.
Yeah.
It's been a quiet round for Andy, and it's nice to see him kind of come alive here last few holes and make a push. He's in a battle for third place, so
He is.
you don't want to get too relaxed. You may not win the tournament, but you still got other dudes out there on the chase card, and, Trevor's right there with you. You got to keep pushing.
Every stroke matters.
Play your own game.
He's got sole possession of third after making this putt.
Another one right on the pole.
Good pop.
Now, these baskets, man, if you miss off the pole to the right, you have the potential to squeak through. I've seen a few of those this weekend, yeah. They're kind of slidey and greasy on that right side.
Gonna see some stroke separation here, most likely, Philo.
It's possible. I mean, it's not the hardest par 5 in the world, that's for sure. It's not the longest, but that second shot is really kind of like irrelevant if you don't get on top of the hill.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a poke and hope and get as far up there, and then you're scrambling for 4.
Andy's throwing his D2 up the hill, trying to get to the top.
Pretty good there. Not bad. He's not in a bad spot.
Still
Didn't
fine,
get the full
yeah.
flight, but that tree actually saved him some. Clemons is hoping this bleeds a little bit, and it does so. He might get. That's a nice shot there by Chris Clemons. If you would have got a little bit more push, he might have got on top of the hill and really had a nice look to get onto the green in 2.
Threw that defender way up the hill. Here's Nathan in his
The
Wraith.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get squeaky off that last tree, and that's actually not the worst kick in the world either.
Also true.
A little bit of a miss, but, the tree saved him a little. Trevor tugs this one a little bit right out the gate.
Yeah, that's his
He's going
big
to need
Z
some
crank.
help to work his way back into the fairway, and I don't see it.
Nah, he's right-hand side, and he was actually like right on top of a hornet's nest, which you'll see right there.
Oh, no.
So he threw out very quickly.
Well, that should be a casual relief.
Yeah, I think he was the one who found it. Honestly, I don't think anybody knew about it. So
I don't think it should matter.
Oh yeah, he I think he still could have taken casual relief, but he just wanted to throw and get out of there. Yeah, there wasn't really any room for him to go backwards from the lie. That wasn't more woods.
Tough shot there for Nathan. Just trying to punch out, get on top of the hill, hopefully give himself some kind of line, and we'll see what happens when we get up top from there.
I think Andy's going forehand roller. This looks a little overcooked.
A little bit, yeah. You don't want it to hook so quickly. You're trying to get that thing to stand up and ride out there a little bit, and he'll have some work to do.
Chris, after a great drive, see what he does on the second.
Oh, that's perfect. That's really all you need on your second shot. Just get out, get into the open. You should be able to find some line through the less congested fairway up there.
Pressure on queen, and look at this gap he hit, man.
I mean, just to push that far was really, really, really well done. He's got a long look and a death putt if he's going to try to push Clemons on this putt.
Yeah. We'll see how how aggressive he gets if he wants to.
One tree to miss there.
Fight another hole. Oh,
That's not bad. That's
Nice,
actually
Andy.
a clean look. Not a scary putt either.
oh yeah, right. Putting away from the slope. Trevor.
Nicely done, sir.
Oh, great upshot. Apology about the second cam that we're doing a little water damage.
Can he get it all the way there? Looks like he will. Very nicely done by Clemons. He'll be tapping in for his birdie. Queen's probably over there thinking about this for a second. He knows they're
sure.
running out of holes.
Yep.
He knows the next hole's pretty lefty-friendly as well, and that's probably going to be a even score for both of them. So he's got to take a stab at this if he wants to take down the win in this tournament.
He's been making good on these or getting close, if nothing else.
Oh, just a little shy, and that didn't have a lot of speed, so that should have sat down within the circle.
Yeah, he's not too bad. 15, 20, I want to
Yeah,
say.
it's not so bad. It's really tough to get aggressive on death putts like that.
Andy, good putt.
Hat trick.
Oh, look at that guy. Yeah.
Little turkey action
Gobble,
there.
gobble.
Clemons will grab a stroke back and
Bag on.
recapture the lead. He's got 2 holes to play. Nathan Queen's been pushing on him all around.
Wow.
Clemons is only 1 down after shooting 20 under par for the first 2
Isn't
rounds.
that funny?
And
Disc golf's a
Nathan's-
hell of a thing, Philo.
It is. It's weird how that happens when you're in the lead. Funky things happen on the lead card on the last day. And, you know, sometimes somebody gets hot and they just run off with it. Sometimes it's just a battle between 2 guys. Sometimes somebody from the second card comes back and sneaks up on everybody because they were just kind of stuck in their little rut of pars and bogeys and very few birdies. And, you know, closing days are hard to finish when you're in the lead.
Hole 17. Let's see if Clemens can do it. 1 stroke, 2 holes to go.
Yeah, this is totally a lefty hole, though. There's not a whole lot of danger for the lefty here. The hole works to the right the whole time.
Although
Righty
Queen
backhand
takes
has
that
gotta-
crazy line, though.
Man, that little tree right there is such a mind, you know what, man. When you're standing there and you know you got to turn the disc around the left side of that thing.
Chris with the
I'm
getaway.
so surprised to see him do that.
I am too, but he
And
loves
he-
it.
Oh, man. I mean, it was 80% of the way there before he got
Yeah.
screwed on that kick. And it looked like it was a little hot, but
Yeah. He's got him a long putt. We'll see how aggressive he gets with that 1-stroke lead. FD3 from Nathan. He's taking
going
that
on the
inside gap.
Yep. That looks really good. Great height, good
Oh.
speed. Just,
A little bit of late tree, but
but
fought
that's not
pretty
bad.
decent.
He's got a putt. He's got it unobstructed, wide open.
Wow.
Circle's edge or so. Trevor's trying to bleed that understable over to the right. It's got the good air and just catches a ninja branch up high. And such a difficult shot for the righty backhand.
Yeah, that was his Mantis again. Andy's giving it a
Taking
go.
a long bid, and that's more of a long layup, and he'll scrape up his par from there. Trevor's got a funky turnover putt here, and that's just not got the height on it, so he's going to be scraping up his par.
And this is Chris, and it
He's
does lay up.
Laying up. He's putting the pressure on Nathan here to make a big putt and make it a tie ball game again.
Big putt.
Take his time, get his composure, get his focus on.
It's definitely outside the circle. I want to say 40-ish. We'll see here. 51. Wow.
That doesn't look like 51. It
Looks
looks
more like
like the
45.
circle's,
Oh, yeah.
right there in front of him, about 4 paces. So I'm going to call that a 39-footer.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Nathan Queen. Another huge jump putt. Yanks on the chains this time.
Don't pull the basket
There's
over.
no shaking that. If that was a person's hand, that might have been
He
dislocated or
is
something.
hype right now.
Man, he is jacked right now.
Rightfully
He's just
so.
pushing and pushing and pushing all around long.
Can you believe it?
Right back in the tie. 1 hole to go.
Way to rise right there.
Hey, man, way to rise to the occasion. You
So
know,
watching
like,
sports is fun. Stuff like that, Philo.
big time. I mean, that's what people want to watch is a good battle. Two
Yeah.
guys going head-to-head, stroke for stroke.
Just
You know, unfortunately, Clemons hasn't had the round that he was hoping for to finish the round as far as stroke play is concerned, but he's been staying in the battle, keeping composed, not letting things get too far out of hand.
clutching up is this guy right here.
Big putt. Dropping the hammers, Nathan Queen. Coming, screaming, pumping his chest. Roaring roar, I'm sure.
That was a great moment for
Yep.
me. Absolutely. Hole 18 is a great
So it all
finishing
comes
hole.
down to this at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
If one of these guys can sneak down into this green down here and make a putt and tournament's theirs, or if somebody strays and finds the OB,
tournament's over pretty much.
Tournament's over, so yeah, the pressure's on both dudes. Not one guy has to make a good play. Both guys need to make a good play.
Nathan and his Wraith.
He's on the box. Let's see what he does. He looks like he tugged on that one a little bit. Does he get sneaky all the way through? Ooh.
Barely.
There's
bounce.
OB right there.
He's like 2 feet past the OB line.
Unbelievable.
Andy?
That's looking pretty good. It's still sliding. I don't know if it's going to get stable in time.
Yeah.
No,
It's a par.
he'll have a pitch out and get up and down for 3.
Yeah. Chris has been loving this lefty forehand warhorse pull.
Basically like throwing the righty flex shot down the middle.
Yeah, but didn't turn it.
Advantageous play, and he's going to be hoping for that green flag, and he gets it. So now they need to both get up and down, scramble for their pars.
And he's on this side of the creek, too, so he's got some work left to
He's
do.
got some extra work to do, and Trevor's playing Plinko off the trees, and he's going to get a green flag and hopefully have something that he can. Ooh, this is not easy.
He's busting out a tomahawk.
Yeah, he's going to have to get creative here and really work the disc through those tunnels, and hopefully.
Dang, that wasn't bad.
Was that the last tree?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He's putting.
And here is Chris trying to decide straight at it or with the forehand hyzer. I talked it over with Castro for a little minute. And they came to this conclusion for the forehand up.
Didn't take much time once he got set there. Just kind of, wow, what a break.
That happened. Okay.
That's huge.
That's nice.
That takes all the pressure off.
Yeah, it does.
Now Nathan's not got too much to think about here. He's going to pitch it up and.
Yeah, there's OB behind drop off. He can't get
there's
too
really
crazy.
no. I mean, that's too far to get aggressive at this point. I mean, you're tied up. May as well take it into a playoff.
Jim Morris style. Let's do it.
You want to talk about playoff?
Playoffs? In our DJ horn button. Trevor, good par save.
Huge par save. Huge. Such a, savvy shot that he threw there to get up and down and scramble. Not something you'll see a lot of players do. That's not a very comfortable shot for a lot of people.
You got to get creative and find those gaps, man.
Absolutely. And it's just something you got to be accustomed to doing in the woods and kind of being really familiar with how your disc is going to pan out.
Yeah. You say he's a Tennessee guy?
He's from Kentucky.
Kentucky, excuse me. So, yeah, he plays in the woods.
Yeah, probably that Idlewild course is something he's accustomed to and familiar with.
There you go.
This is way more open than that track. So, well, we had a really great battle in regulation. We find ourselves in the playoff between the two lefties.
Bonus golf.
Bonus golf. Taking it back to hole 1. We got to play till there's a winner, sudden death. So now it is like match play. Whoever misses first loses.
Yep, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're
all
just going
the
to
way
keep
through
on
18
going
until
until somebody misses or somebody makes a mistake and the other guys declared the winner.
Nathan on the box.
He had the last birdie, so he's back on the box and a little bit better, but okay, it's better than what he's done. Still not his best shot, but I think Chris is probably thinking the door is ajar here.
Ripping on that Explorer.
That's got to keep on working, and wow, that is the line, ladies and gentlemen. He just
scoot
buttery smooth.
He's not parked, but that's close, Philo.
That's pretty dang close. It's not super parked, but I mean, that's a putt he's got to feel very confident in.
Yep, here's me chasing down Nathan. So he is.
So he needs one more big jump putt to keep this match alive, to keep his hopes of taking down this A tier. He's worked really hard over these 3 rounds, and this is the putt that's going to keep it going. Just didn't give it a chance.
He was stepping in the mud. It's got to be so tough to generate the right amount of leg force.
What a tough way to
potentially
lose if Chris should chain out, and he does not. Dead center. He knows he got away with one there. Nathan Queen was chomping at the bit on his heels for 18 holes. Relentless pursuit of victory, and just gets by the skin of his teeth, as they say, and friendly exchange there, even in COVID circumstances, showing some good sportsmanship, and the two lefties will go their different ways and hopefully reconvene in Vermont.
Yeah. Here's your tournament directors, Eric and Matt. Huge thanks to them getting us out here. Thanks to Innova Champion Disc.
And your winner,
Chris
last
Clemons.
drive.
Look at that huck face, making it work.
A lot of desire, a lot of want in that throw.
Mm-hmm.
He knew it was his tournament to win or his tournament to lose coming into the day, and just made enough good plays and a clutch putt and drive right there to finish the day. Well-earned victory there for Mr. Clemons of DD.
Well done, man.
Good sportsmanship there by the fellas. Always love to see that.
What a fun tournament. Look at that trophy too, man.
That's pretty awesome, man.
I love it.
That's pretty dope.
Too cool. I love coming to Pittsburgh, man. I love Moraine. Pittsburgh disc golf is awesome.
Yeah, it's a great city for disc golf. Great, environment. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the leaderboard here for one last time. We got Chris Clemons finishing the round only 1 under, but good enough for the victory. Nathan Queen put the heater on him the whole time, and losing in a playoff will take home second place cash. And yours truly, Philo, making a push on the final round. Man. Hey, man, I can't play like forever. Had a really terrible start to the tournament and went bogey-free for 2 rounds to track down everybody in front of me to get as far up the board as I could into third. So I'll take the podium finish.
Nice, man.
Big, shout out to Andrew and Trevor for their good battle in 4th and 5th. AJ Carey played a solid round. He had some up and downs, but he battled through. It was fun to play with him and watch him. He's been growing. He was an ad champ for a couple of years.
Really? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's been playing some good golf. He's taking his lumps as a pro, coming onto the tour and going mixed bag this year, and just kind of, figuring it out.
Cool.
It's nice to see him making some progress.
Yeah.
Got to play with the fish too, and he's a really cool cat, and he's always fun to watch. He kind of struggled, and it really wasn't his day, but I'm sure we'll see him back on the road again soon.
Too much talent to stay
Big
down.
time. He was the highest rated player at the event.
I know, yeah.
We were all expecting to see him on the lead card, but he never made it.
Moraine will get you sometimes,
It
man.
can, man. That's how it is in the woods.
Yeah, it is. Philo, this is a ton of fun. Thank you so much,
Big
man.
time, man. Super stoked to get to join you again. Looking forward to more.
Yeah.
I don't know when the next one is, but
We'll figure it out. We'll make it
figure
happen.
that out hopefully soon down the road.
Cool, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to support Philo, we got patreon.com/Philo, patreon.com/CCDG for us. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Thanks for having us out here. It was tons and tons of fun. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Keep it fly, everybody.